Is this episode 1, Casey? Of course you're talking into the microphones. You tell me to talk to the microphones. Of course I'm talking into the microphone.
Welcome to Hi Felicia. Hi Felicia. Hi Felicia.
Felicia is here. She just said to me, what'd you just say?
I hope we have something to talk about.
Nothing to talk about, Mom. Never.
I never think we have enough to talk about. Or in my head, there's not enough to talk about.
I know, because...
Or I have nothing to talk about.
Okay, so tell me this. What do you have to do in Plainview tonight that you're rushing back?
Well, I have a movie, 3:00 movie. At the,
What
in the
movie?
club. I don't remember the name.
Are you shitting me? Come on. How do you not know the name? Is it new? Is it old?
No, it's an older movie, and it's a movie I've never seen. That's the only reason I'm...
Do you know anything about this movie? So
nothing.
you were like, I got the plans.
It's free, so I'm going.
Okay.
And I think if worse comes to worse and couldn't go, I didn't lose anything.
What are you doing tonight at the club?
Well, tonight there is a cocktail party. It's $50 or $55, and I decided not to go.
Oh, okay.
So some of the girls that aren't going, we thought, let's say after the movie, maybe we'll go out for dinner.
That sounds fun.
That's fun. That's fine.
Now, I heard from a little birdie in the tree. Is there a Halloween activity going on this weekend at Country Point that I was not invited to with my son?
Yeah, I don't go to those.
But like, why would you
Because it's for
not?
babies. Because it's
Babies.
for babies. It's for
Babies,
little,
not grandchildren.
No, but it's for grandchildren.
But why wouldn't you think about me and your grandson?
Because he's too old for it now.
He's too old for it now.
Yeah, I think so. I
Well,
think
I'm
he'd
going
be
to have
bored
to let my
tears.
sources know that. What are they doing?
I have no idea because I wasn't interested.
Wow.
And I'm thrilled that nobody can go trick or treating and nobody can come to my apartment and I don't have to get candy.
Let's discuss how my mom has always hated Halloween.
Hated.
When I was a kid, I will never, ever forget this. First grade, I was the only person that showed up without a costume. Shut up. I hate when you do that.
And I hate when you do that. You bring back shit from...
Yeah, because I will
ago.
never forget when the teacher she took face paint and she put a rainbow on my cheek.
Great. You had better...
And they felt so bad for me because you know what, Mom, this is not fair. Let me tell you why. Because there's a Halloween parade. You're in elementary school, there's a parade. I would never tell my son not to wear a costume to school.
Well, you're much more active than I was.
Mom, oh my God, active. What?
I just hate Halloween. I am the Scrooge of holidays.
And of course, yeah, you really are. And I'm so sorry, Casey, that she's made me this way. Because, no, I don't hate Halloween. I find it annoying with all the candy.
Well.
But bring on the costumes. Can't wait to get dressed up as a family. Cannot wait. I'm going to dance. I'm going to embarrass my husband.
I want to see a lot of pictures.
Obviously. But yeah, I still remember that. So,
of course, you still remember apparently so many things that you're traumatized from.
I don't want to spoil the costume.
we have.
But I
have on a
you
previous.
have.
Yeah. But I'm not going to bring it up again if people don't remember.
But at this point, Lennon's over this costume.
Right.
But Marnie is like still fully committed.
I'm under it. I'm real
to
under
the point
it.
where she's making Lennon dress up in this costume that he's disinterested in.
Because it was his
she
idea.
looks hot in it.
That's ridiculous. I'm
You
not
do
a
look- by the
slut
way,
anymore on Halloween.
You do look hot in that costume.
This
She looks
costume.
great in that costume.
However-
Okay, everybody. This is for a pop culture moment.
No.
Okay?
This is the equivalent to when Marnie will go, God, I love this picture of us as a family. And I look and like we got like one eye drooping and Marnie looks really good.
No. Not one eye drooping. You want to know why? Because we're all going to be in masks.
No. I know
what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
You immediately zoom into your part of it and you go, God,
Me and
we're gonna
every
look great.
other
Like,
woman in America.
I am not excited about my costume in this
Really?
situation.
Are you kidding me, Mom? Every girl I take a picture with, all they care about is what they look like. Yeah, I can't be on the end. I have to be in the middle. I got to be at this angle. Yes. I never filter photos. You have no effing clue. You have no idea.
Okay.
The friends I have that face tune, all that shit. Okay? So you're welcome.
Welcome to the 40s.
40s?
Your
This started,
40s.
Please.
Years ago.
Face-
We're dressing for the gram.
Right.
I'm telling you, once Lennon's in that costume, he's going to be thrilled, happy. Maybe I should put on that movie this weekend. I'm going to throw it on. Remind him how much he loved it.
Good idea.
Yesterday, I was at the Ace Hotel, and guess who you were never going to guess?
No, you're right.
A man was getting coffee.
Yeah.
He was wearing a hat.
Yeah.
I saw his shoulder and his kind of his profile.
And you knew exactly who it was?
Liev Schreiber.
Really? Does he look really good in person? Did you finally? Did you get like a?
I was very close. He looked old. He looked like he looked kind of old.
Yeah.
Not bothering him. No,
Right.
no. He was getting coffee. I obviously stared him. I was right at the coffee bar at the Ace in the lobby, and then I saw him, and he walked right to two people at a high top.
Tall? Is he?
He's tall. Yeah. But he seemed a little tired.
Maybe,
a little tired.
was it? Maybe probably is tired.
But it was, it was an afternoon meeting, two people.
okay.
But I thought that was exciting. In other news, Mom, if you want to join us, I did get tickets for us to see Wicked in the theaters. We're going to go the Sunday of opening weekend. Dan Brown did say to me, oh my God, movie tickets are on sale. You better get them. So for anyone who wants to see Wicked, get those tickets.
You didn't go. What time did you go?
4:00 we're going to go.
The
Maybe I shouldn't tell
4:00
everybody because
show.
I don't want everybody at my showing. Just kidding.
God. But you got tickets
Casey,
already?
shockingly, I'm surprised. I'm sorry, Casey. I just didn't think you'd want to see it. And Casey's like, no, I want to go. I was like, by the way, it's 2 hours and 40 minutes. Buckle
I love
up.
a theater experience.
Do you love a musical theater experience?
I love it's my opportunity to get a small popcorn, some M&Ms,
It is your opportunity.
And close
and just
your eyes.
relax.
And Mommy's got so many points that we
It's
never
the only
pay for.
time I watch a
we
movie.
never pay for
So
popcorn.
So you got your tickets already?
Yes, but there is a seat available next to us if you want to
can,
join.
At 4:00, I can join. I
Oh.
just wasn't sure if you'd do
Okay.
the 11:30 show.
That-
Wasn't sure if I could do that.
That was if I was going to do after Thanksgiving, but I don't want to wait till after Thanksgiving because if it drops on a weekend, I need to see it opening weekend.
So if you can get me a ticket, great.
Okay.
That's next to you, obviously.
No, I was going to put you next to somebody else.
Okay.
But by the way, there is already a row that's like sold out. I was like, okay, wow. Look at that, Mom. We've already spoken about so much.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And you thought there was nothing to
and
talk
then
about.
we're seeing the show. Wicked.
We're going to go see Wicked on Broadway.
Right.
So,
Which I
but guess
saw.
who's
We saw.
obsessed? Like on repeat. Repeat.
We'll hope it's let in.
Avi. Obsessed with Defying Gravity.
We loved it.
I know, but he's playing that song so much right now. I was like, all right.
I love that he, hooks onto his song and he likes it.
Yeah, I
when
was like, why don't we listen to other songs now on the soundtrack?
popular. I
all
want
right,
to be
Felicia.
popular.
That's the little,
Whatever. No. Okay.
So exciting. All
Okay.
right. It is time for news. Did you hear about the Menendez brothers?
Yes.
So they're going to get resentenced. Pretty big deal.
It almost what I read. I mean,
did
I don't
you
know if
read?
my sources are obviously whatever I'm reading is probably pure shit.
Well, maybe not. What did you read?
It's something that they said. The prosecutor said, "All right, get them out. Don't even retrial them. Let them come out."
What are you reading?
I don't even know. Whatever pops
No, the
up
DA
on my
was
phone.
like, we're going to, whatever. I don't know. I would love to know your sources. Is it
I
just
have no idea.
TikTok?
No,
Is it
I don't-
Facebook? Facebook is your downfall.
Yeah, it's a lot of
So
it is
no,
my
they're going to get
downfall.
resentenced, and it's
Okay.
and the date has not been set. So this is, I think this is the TikTok generation. This
Are they
is the
both
TV
bald
shows
now? Or
One is
just one
bald.
is bald?
What's wild is they both got married
Yeah,
while
One
they're
of
in
them was
prison.
bald even then, remember?
right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
The toupee thing and all that?
Yeah,
Yes.
I forgot.
Yeah, 54, 56, but they got married.
I wonder if and they're still married.
Yeah,
But they don't have children. What do they?
I mean, look, I don't
Why
know.
a woman would want to marry somebody who's
They
in
start
jail.
writing letters.
I know, but
I mean, this is
don't
the
get
10th
it.
episode that we're missing. I want to know about their wives.
Oh God.
You fall in love, you get the story, you write letters. It's the most intimate way to fall for somebody.
Anyway.
ABC is developing a comedy from Rachel Bloom. Did you ever do Crazy Ex-Girlfriend? I've only heard good
Yes,
things.
I did a little bit of it.
Her and her
when it first
husband
came out.
are developing a show called Do You Want Kids? Which I think sounds fun, and it's going to be produced by Steve Levitan, who did Modern Family.
Oh.
Yeah, centers on a husband and a wife who in one universe have a baby and in the other do not. It's like sliding doors.
Oh, two different roads
I like
taken.
that.
I
hope-
like that also.
I hope it gets picked up. In Jordan Brodsky news, Netflix has ordered Cold Case Who Killed John Benet Ramsey. You know, I'll be watching that. I'll be
Right.
watching that. You know, I
will.
was thinking about this.
Yes.
Because you said something, probably one of our phone calls, or many times you say this, that you don't like watching true crime documentaries.
Right. Especially about children.
I really, it's not just true crime. I just love documentaries because I'm a very curious person and I love human interest. Like I love, CBS Sunday Morning News for this reason. I love those pieces about real people.
No, I understand that, but I don't like when I know what the ending is bad. It just, tragedy, death.
Not all the time.
No, but when I know it, in fact, is going to turn out that way, and I feel the same way about whatever I watch. If I know it's a really sad ending, I just have to. I hesitate. I don't.
What true crime has a positive ending?
I'll tell you exactly what.
They always
No,
end
one of them
in
is-
the death of somebody.
No, the American, the one with that couple. What was it? The American Nightmare. The girl they got kidnapped and she was alive and they're happy.
But she was still kidnapped. Like,
Yeah, but
that's
the
not
happy ending is that they were married and had kids now. They're together. They're boyfriend, girlfriend. They're together now. Happy, happy, happy. No one died. No one died. That to me is success.
They're just stuck with a lifetime of trauma. But they're
Okay,
not
but
dead.
you said
So it must
you
be a happy
said-
ending.
You're right. What true crime doc
But
ends?
nobody died.
Yeah,
nobody
and
died.
Nobody died.
Huge,
Right. Huge.
huge. Did you hear about the official cast announcement for Beef season 2? Which
No.
I mentioned.
What is the official cast?
Oscar Isaac, Carrie Mulligan
For Beef?
for Beef, Charles Melton,
Uh-huh.
and a newcomer, Kaylee Spaney. Now, this season's going to be about a couple that witnesses an alarming fight between their boss and his wife. So it's not just featuring Asians.
Well, right.
Casey just looked at me. What was that, Kay? What was that turn? Was that not correct?
You're going to be unhireable by episode 60.
True.
Matlock got renewed, fell for all you yentas out there that love Kathy Bates
I like
and her
Kathy
Matlock.
Bates. I like Kathy
You're
Bates.
watching it, right?
Yes.
Is
Well, I like her.
is it good?
It's got a cute little twist. Yeah, she's the old lady in the group and nobody, relates to her, but she's smart.
She's smart.
And being old, people ignore her, but she can get in, because when you're old, you're invisible.
I feel like Kathy Bates has been 60 for like
Her whole
decades.
life. But she hasn't.
But I
been.
like her. She was a great actress. She's always been a great actress.
So it got renewed. It's doing well.
good.
Here's a documentary that you won't be watching, but Casey and I will be. Jerry Springer fights camera action. Netflix has
Lee
ordered.
Norton was very good friends with Jerry Springer.
What? Okay.
Years ago.
I am dying about this
She told me the
revelation.
story. I don't know if
So-
they dated or
This
if
is a neighborhood friend. She used to live in Oceanside. Do you think she listens to the pod? Is this a nod?
No, I
she doesn't listen.
I don't know, but I don't know in her realm who does.
Okay, so why does she know Jerry Springer?
Because they grew up in the same. She told me the story so long ago that
hope you're right.
I know she knew him. I don't know if she dated him. I don't know.
Dated?
I don't know.
OMG.
And
I know Leonora's daughters are definitely listening to this podcast.
Oh,
I
right.
need
Give us a
slide into my
verification.
DMs and tell me right now. There's no way she dated Jerry Springer, Mom.
something.
We
All right.
don't have the budget for fact checking.
Girls, if you listen, no, there's no way. If you
Mom.
listen to this, please get in
Mom,
touch with Marnie.
Hold on. There's no way she dated him. I feel like
Maybe she just
women
knew
your
him.
age only date one person. It's their husbands or their dead husbands. Come on.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay.
We'll find out.
All right, Mom. Have you ever seen Virgin River?
I used to watch Virgin River. I told you after many seasons, I get bored.
Okay, it got greenlit for a 7th season,
God.
which is now the longest running current original scripted
Really?
series on Netflix,
Wow.
which I thought was interesting.
Yes.
So
I mean,
I don't watch Virgin River.
It was very pleasant. I enjoyed it. Had a little mystery once in a while. It was good.
Okay, but you stopped.
Because
Same
after
thing.
a while, it just goes on and
Did you
on.
ever do like when I did? Like, were you ever into like Dawson's Creek, One Tree Hill? No, like that was.
Yeah,
that
well, I
shit was
probably
too young
watched
for
it with you. We
No,
almost
you
wa-
didn't.
No?
no, because I was in college, or I was.
You were in
like,
college when that was on?
I believe Dawson.
Really? I don't know, but I did. I don't think I was a steady watcher, but I did watch it. The OC.
Okay, that
Right.
I was living in Manhattan when the OC dropped.
Right.
Okay. All right. It's time for uncircumcised gems. Felicia, I want to know about Lincoln Lawyer. You watched that this week? 'Cause it's doing very well on Netflix.
Is it?
Yes, but I know you don't believe the charts.
No, I don't. I enjoyed the first season much more. I am.
What do you mean? You already finished season 2? Wait,
This is
what?
2 or 3. Is this 2 or 3? I forget.
Okay, you didn't. Is it weekly or did it all drop?
It all dropped.
Did you finish it?
No, because no,
You're not into it?
I will try to watch it. I mean, I've watched 3 episodes of this season.
Okay, so you liked the previous season?
Yeah. I
I'm
guess there
guessing
was
it
more.
was season 2 right now. I believe.
I can't remember if it's 2 or 3, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I liked the original, which was with Matthew McConaughey when it was a movie.
right.
That I
Who was the
enjoyed.
woman in it?
I don't remember. I can only remember one thing at a time. I'll go back and watch it.
Okay, another movie that's charting well on Netflix that I don't really have a desire to see because it's a thriller, but I hear it's getting decent reviews. Anna Kendrick's directorial debut, Women of the Hour. Did you do it?
Yes.
You did it! I am so fucking happy that you fucking did it and you didn't tell me. High five right now. Oh my God, Mom. I am thrilled because, by the way, I have no Women of the Hour question mark. Oh my God, you hated it.
Now, I don't remember. They're claiming this was true.
Really? Based on
That's
a
what
true
they're
story.
claiming. I always watch The Dating Game when it I
Yes.
did.
No. My jaw dropped because I didn't realize. I forgot it's about the dating game.
And I don't remember any of that. But
What
maybe
was
it
the story?
hidden because
Was that
there was no
a guy murdered?
One of the guys that was the contestant
Okay.
was a serial killer, but nobody knew.
I want to tell you, I do. This is a true story because I'm reading right now Q the Sun, which is like the history of reality television, and this story came up in the book.
And now it's possible they didn't.
They didn't talk
publicize-
about it.
No,
Of
because
course
there was
not.
there was no internet.
He was a serial
there was
killer.
no. Yes, a
Was
serial
this
killer.
movie like? Tell me, like, should we watch it?
Yeah, you might. You guys would enjoy it. You know, it's.
I don't got time to watch anything with him. I mean, my husband. I got.
Who's him?
I'm gonna watch it by myself. I don't think Casey wants to see this. movie.
Personally,
I would be interested in
I
something
don't
like that.
know the lead who played the serial killer.
Okay.
To me, he was. I'm not saying his acting. I'm not talking about acting. I didn't not find him why a woman would have been attracted to him. He was a smooth talker, yes, but he had this long greasy hair, and he claimed he was a photographer. Blah blah blah. And these everybody's so stupid. Girls are so stupid.
Nothing's changed, right?
Nothing's changed.
Pete Holmes is in it, Casey.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I would watch
I
it.
wonder if Pete Holmes played. No, he
No,
didn't play the
no.
lead.
That was the lead. A guy named Rodney.
Yeah, I think so. He was
He-
creepy looking.
Is it? I'm pulling up a photo.
Yes.
Oh boy,
yes,
that is
yeah,
not
it was
attractive
like
at
ew,
all.
ew.
So he looks like a serial killer.
Well, he does, but I don't know.
So I don't want to like spoiler it, but like, what is Anna Kendrick's role in the movie?
She's an up and coming actress, trying to be an actress,
Mm-hmm.
goes out on a million calls and blah, blah, blah. And she gets a call from her agent. You know, you can be on the dating game. You can pick 3 bachelors.
Funny, nothing's changed.
And
Anybody
right.
that wants to be an actress
Exactly.
now goes to reality TV.
And she goes on it begrudgingly,
Mm-hmm.
not really happy about it. And they give her the questions, and she looks at them and is like, oh. And the makeup artist says to her, just say what you want. Ignore the questions.
Mm-hmm.
And by her using her own questions, she was much better.
You probably didn't realize that like she was the director. How would you
Yes,
say?
I did know she was the director.
You knew she was the director,
Yeah.
but like, did you notice? Oh, she's doing a good job directing.
She's doing a good job. I just I
for
didn't
her.
love the premise of the show. But that's obvious. But that's me.
Right. But
Everybody
was
should give it a shot. It was good.
Okay,
It was
I like
quick.
this review.
It was quick.
That was my next
Lots of
question.
quickie.
TRT, total runtime.
I don't know, over a little, maybe an hour and a half.
That's it.
Yes,
Sign me up.
not a
Sign me up.
crazy. Not a crazy. Watch it.
I couldn't be more pleased that you decided to watch this film.
I do try to watch things without you telling me so I could surprise you. And not everything you tell me to watch, I can watch. It's torture.
I didn't think you'd want to watch this movie.
Yeah, because it's a movie and,
All right.
yeah.
So, is there anything else you watched this week?
So I started watching the Ali Wong, who
Yeah.
special.
As
She's a
did
comedian,
I.
you know.
I started watching it as well.
And I
I
stopped.
stopped. I stopped too.
It's like, on and on
I
about
stopped.
the same time. Oh, I could
stopped.
not.
I stopped.
And then another day, I watched, what was his
Open
name?
the notes.
I
I'm
can't
dead.
remember.
I'm
I
dead.
can't remember his
Explain
name.
what he looks like. Or don't.
His first name is Hassan.
Hassan Minaj.
Thank you. I happen to really like him when he had
He's-
another special.
He
had a few other
He's in
shows.
a lot of like movies. He's in
yes,
movies.
he's been in movies, but this was very funny. This was about his ethnicity and about just there and his parents and
So
it's just-
Hassan over Ali Wong.
absolutely.
It's funny. I also started watching Ali Wong and I shut it off.
And you
I
should
just
why?
Didn't,
Why
I
did you
just was like,
just,
eh.
right? And I like her.
So I mean, she's in Beef.
Yeah.
We love Beef.
No, but but I've seen her
Comedy.
right. I just did not like this.
She dates Bill Hader, right?
She does date Bill Hader. You know
I think
that.
she still dates him.
She's still dating him because it was all about her divorce.
Yes,
the comedy
that
special.
was all about her divorce.
and
right.
talking about how much dick she could get post divorce.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
After a while, it gets.
It was a little, It was like enough. We
Right,
get it.
right.
All right, so I'm gonna maybe this
I can't
weekend I'll
believe
do a
I like
little
comedy specials. I try.
You
I always
listen.
have,
If you,
yes.
Felicia, when you go into her car, she's got Sirius Satellite on, and you either have Andy Cohen Bravo shit on, or you have comedy on.
right
So you've always liked
or
comedy.
and music. I'm
Broadway.
I'm well versed. I think.
You did really well this week. Now, I did ask you to watch, and I texted you to watch it. Disclaimer on Apple TV. Because last week you shocked me and you said you'd started it.
I did, and I watched 3. So it's 4 episodes that are out.
So as of today,
I watched 3.5.
Okay, as of today, there are 5 now. 1 dropped today. I think 1 dropped yesterday.
Oh, why are they rushing it through? Usually they're very adamant about doing one a week.
Wow, Felicia, that I I don't know, Mom. Why don't you call Apple?
I will.
So I want to know look, I started it and I got to say, I'm eager to watch it. Like, I'm not like, I'm in. I'm in.
I hope it's only 8 episodes. I don't know if I'm in for the long haul.
Do you know who the director is? Very, very famous director, Alfonso Cuarón. He wrote it. He directed it. He did Roma. He did Y Tu Mama Bien. Like, this is a filmmaker, like serious filmmaker. I am into this show. You have to give it a minute to let the story kind of unfold.
Right.
And it starts off with these 3 different stories, right? But they're all intertwined.
Right.
Right? You have the son, you have her, you have... I mean, I'll tell you this right away. Right away, I was like, how did my mom not tell me that Kevin Kline is in this? When was the last time we saw
I was
Kevin
thinking the same.
Kline?
I remember a few weeks ago, I thought he had passed away.
What?
No, I even said it to you, and I think Casey looked him up.
What
and-
are you talking about?
Yeah, I thought Kevin
Jesus,
Kline had passed away. He did not for
Maybe
everybody.
this did come up. I don't remember that
It
coming
did,
up.
and Casey looked it up, and of course he did not pass away. So I was
Wasn't
wrong.
he isn't he married to Phoebe Cates?
And he still is married to Phoebe Cates. Yes,
I'm really into the cast here. Okay, we all know Kate Blanchett is a
yeah.
great fucking actress,
Right.
But Sacha Baron Cohen,
yes. Who at first
I knew immediately.
You did. Oh, I did not.
Immediately.
Because he's not one of my favorite actors. I mean, I never looked at him as a
Serious actor.
Right,
You see him as
right.
Borat. I
Yeah,
see him
which
as my husband saying "My Life." Like, that's all I hear. Casey, you could do it.
My wife.
And who was he married to?
He's no longer.
I know he's not.
married to Isla Fisher, right?
Right.
So I think
Didn't we see her in a store?
that was Amy Adams.
Amy.
At
They
the
both
Grove.
kind of look alike.
Yeah, because they're both redheads.
Right.
Yeah, I've actually seen Amy Adams twice. Once at Barney's Beanery in West Hollywood and once at the
Okay.
Grove in Anthropology. I
Right.
can't believe I remember this. So I think Sacha Baron Cohen for me is like the standout in this. He is so
Well, he's very good.
good.
Wow, he's very nice.
This is a show about lies, deception. It's also very, very sensual.
I think that was just
the flashbacks. Did you see the scene
Yes.
with the younger version
Yes.
of Kate Blanchett?
Yes, she was gorgeous.
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 Gets involved with a younger boy. I'm not going to say
18.
boy.
Well, he's 18.
Is he 18 or 19?
I don't know if he had turned 19. He was
But
18,
this
19.
kid
Same
seems
thing.
very. He's not a virgin.
No,
because
but
it opens
he's-
up with him
but
having
he's-
sex
but
with
he's
his
still-
girlfriend.
But he's still very
Young.
young and very immature and very unexperienced.
Sexually unexperienced.
Right.
She takes advantage. Right.
Yeah.
Now, how old do you think she is in the
I would
younger
assume
version?
35.
Which would make her now 55.
Which, if you look, you
Is
think
that
she was
right?
older?
Well,
I
no,
don't know.
I'm
We
wondering
don't-
if it's younger because it's the flashback is 20 years prior.
Right.
Kate Blanchett is constantly saying 20 years ago this happened.
All right.
20 years ago this
So we
happened.
have to say her son looks like he's of current is what 20, 21?
Is he in college right
or
now?
is he out of college? I don't know. It's hard to tell because he very rarely talks.
Do you think in the show Kate Blanchett's son looks like the flashback child whose son as well,
a
Jonathan?
little bit? I wonder.
At first, I was a little confused.
So was I.
There's a character, Jonathan and Nicholas,
Right.
and they kind of look alike.
And Nicholas is her
her
son,
son,
and Jonathan
is this
she had.
younger.
Right.
She had an affair with him, and he's passed away.
Right.
And this is not a spoiler. You're going to learn this like right away.
Right.
I'm recommending this show. I like it. I don't think the reviews are great, but I'm getting involved. Like I want to see more. I think the acting is superb. The shots are amazing. Italy, London, Sacha Baron Cohen.
Great success.
Oh, he's so good. And Kevin Kline, what a gem.
Right. He does look old in it.
Also, he does look old in it. You know who plays his wife?
Yeah. Yes.
Margaret in The Crown.
Yes. Yeah. She's a good actress.
She is phenomenal in
She
this.
is. She is.
She's playing a grieving mother, and there's a lot of grief in this,
Right.
and it's not for everybody. So I didn't know, on the heels of you saying you don't like sad things, I didn't know if you could handle this.
Well, because I'm assuming it's not a true story. Yeah, I mean,
it's
we
based
haven't
on
got
a book, I think. Everything's
probably everything's based on a book. I'll probably get more sad once they show the son.
See, I saw it. I saw that scene. In episode 4 is the
that's
flashback.
of that of him in the water.
Yes.
Ah,
of how he
okay. I'm
passed
not
away.
up to that yet. Okay.
Episode 4.
I started it this morning, and I obviously.
Episode 4, then they tease you throughout the entire episode. It's like they're on the beach.
Oh,
Flash forward, flashback. Now they're
Okay.
having sex. Flash forward, flashback. Now they're it's
and it's unclear of how long he was there with her.
you'll find out.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty clear. So look, I recommend this. Disclaimer on Apple TV.
I don't.
Here we go.
I don't. I just had a thought because I don't watch this nearly as much as you guys do, but I feel like every other week there is some content you're watching with an older woman
Absolutely.
hooking up with a younger man.
guy.
Yeah, we talk about this every week. It's usually a movie.
I'm getting bored of it.
Well, I was going to say, do you think we're going to look back on this in 10 years, this trend, and kind of feel icky about it? The same
feel
way
icky.
maybe
I feel
20
icky.
years ago we would look back on, like an older man hooking up with a younger girl, and we look at it now. And
well,
we're
this
like,
is based on
"Ew,
a
that's
book,
gross."
but
But
Yeah,
still,
I feel-
it's like
Is
I
it
don't know.
another one coming out with Nicole Kidman?
yes, we discussed this.
Right.
Can't wait. Maybe this quote unquote trend has always been going on in media, and we just haven't realized it. I think now it's just all
Coming out.
vomiting out at
Literally,
one time.
that's the problem. It's like if
They
one
help-
is out, then they five are out.
Yeah,
And
if
like,
one does well, then we got to push it all out.
Yeah.
So
And that's when I start getting bored.
Yeah.
Because it's
the same story.
right.
Thanks for watching. Disclaimer, Mom.
Yeah.
I was not going to ask you to watch Sweet Bobby, a Netflix documentary.
And what is that?
The ultimate catfishing scheme.
No, that crap makes me insane.
I mean, if you're into catfish, this is a
Explain-
this
can
is
you
a fun
explain
one.
exactly what catfishing is.
Really?
I know.
Okay.
I know it in my head. I can't verbalize it.
Let's say you go on a dating site because you know
Right.
you're looking to mingle,
Right.
and there's a man you're attracted to,
Right.
And
on the dating site.
on the dating site, and you
Right.
guys start having a full blown online relationship,
Right. And then
online,
right.
But you don't FaceTime,
Right.
And you do talk on the phone though.
Yes.
you do talk on the phone.
Yes.
and then he says, "Oh, online. Oh, you got to meet my cousin," and you then become friends with all of his friends online. You never meet. There's always an excuse. This catfishing went on for 10 fucking years.
Oh.
Now, usually catfishers are not people in your family. Meaning, so let's say this man you're talking to
Is a stranger.
it turns out it's a fat woman in middle America who just is bored and stole someone's picture that now you're talking to Carl online. And it's not Carl, it's actually Sandra in middle America. Okay. This woman, beautiful woman, everyone in this documentary is Indian. So, important marriages. Her parents are in this documentary. Her fucking younger cousin was catfishing her for 10 years. And she just came
Why
up
would she do
such
that?
That's
Why?
the
Okay.
it's really sad.
I'm glad I didn't watch it.
She created 60 profiles related to this one man. Now, this woman was very smart. She had a radio show. She ended up having to give up her radio show because the guy was like, I don't want you talking. Like you have sympathy for her, but then you're like, what the fuck? Why do these women think anybody, if you can't FaceTime with a person, stop it right there. Stop it right there. There's constant excuses. He got shot. Then he was in fucking witness protection. Like the excuse after excuse after excuse.
But he
what's-
didn't ask her for money?
No, not
that's- usually
once.
they do.
No. Usually on catfish, it's
That's not the
a
money
scheme.
thing. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
like a different
yeah.
kind of
I know,
catfish.
but-
This is like people that are bored.
That's-
They're having phone sex. They're doing all the things. They're changing the voices. It's nothing to do with money. Now, this is so wild. The guy who the cousin stole the photo of, then we meet him in the documentary, and he's like, I had no idea this was going on.
Right.
Like literally, he had a whole other
Was
life
this a
online.
female cousin?
Yes.
I hope the whole family's
plot
pissed at her.
thickens.
Beyond.
They should.
And they tried to get her arrested. It's so sad. I don't think there's not enough
Evidence?
laws
Oh,
to
regarding
protect people online.
Right.
And I'm
There
sure
isn't.
there's talks about this.
I'm sure there is.
So look, if you're into catfishing, watch it. It was easy. It was a fun watch. It was an easy watch. And it was like a, oh my God, watch. Casey and I did, and I don't expect you to do it. Casey and I love a cult. We love a doc about yoga.
Oh, there was a cult.
Breath of Fire started, and one episode dropped, and it's one of 4. So there's three more. I could have stayed up all night watching this. Anything yoga related. Now, if you know Casey and I, we are very big into yoga. Very, very big into hot yoga specifically. I think I watched the Bikram doc twice. This documentary is about a female who claims she was chosen by this yoga guru in India who came over here and to kind of spread his message, spirituality. And what was interesting about this is it's not so much like workout yoga, it's Kundalini yoga, which is breath work and meditation and shaking it out, okay? She really modernized for the millennials. That's what this documentary is saying. It's based on a Vanity Fair article. This idea, and it became really big in LA. And I said to Casey, I'm surprised I never like walked into one of these classes or rooms. She modernized it. She took it to social media. She was cursing. She was herself. She wasn't like ripped or skinny. She was just like cool, and everybody wanted to be her. We're only on episode 1, and it goes. We did get a little confused because it was going a lot of back and forth between the like OG guru and her. Casey, what did you did fall asleep in the last 10 minutes?
He's tired. It's hard to stay up for some of these documentaries.
It was like 9 something. Like I said, I'm just going to say this all day for the past 2 days. I'm like, we got to watch Breath of Fire. We got to watch Breath of Fire.
You watch
and
it,
I said to him,
stay up,
I will download it. I will watch it on the train. I will do this alone. And he's like, no, I really want to watch this with you.
Oh, he's got good intentions. He
Thank you,
really
Felicia.
means it. You can't control when you fall asleep.
You can't control when you fall asleep, but we can't control. I mean, after 3 episodes of
Do you
Malcolm
really
in the Middle.
want to get into this?
No. This is another episode. So I just want to
Because
know.
this is another example of I would have loved to have like maybe stopped it and finished watching it today.
You could stop. You could go back. I will happily go back with you. I will
all
happily.
Marnie's motivation is to
finish
have
it.
it
No, I
done
gotta
by
wa-
the pod.
because I want to
gotta
talk
have it.
about
Gotta
it.
talk about
I
the
want to
pod.
talk about it.
So
what did you think?
I am like taping my eyelids open trying to watch it.
All you missed was 10 minutes.
I still catch shit.
All
for
you
falling
missed was
asleep.
10 minutes and me deep diving hard onto Instagram for her page that I did find, but I don't want to spoil what I
Is she
think
the bad
happens.
one, or is the guy? I mean, who is
So I think, and I will tell you this, there was no preview for the next 3 episodes. Here's the problem. All these spiritual leaders, whether they come from India
or wherever,
Bikram, they come here, and it makes me sad because they're spreading an amazing message. Casey will say this, no one's getting hurt here, but then it becomes a business. And then they're getting greedy.
Of course,
and then
it's
they're
a
making
business,
money.
but everything is a hospital is a business. Everything's a business.
No, it just makes me upset.
Well, it can make you upset, but
So he started a business, and he was teaching it everywhere, and he was then getting teachers. It gave me some Bikram vibes.
it's like a pyramid
But we
scheme,
haven't
it's
gotten
not a
involved
scheme.
with assault yet. So waiting for the assault to drop. But then she made it like a multi-million. There's a studio in New York. There's a studio in
Everybody made money.
Mallorca.
Everybody made money.
Here's my take.
Yeah.
As somebody who I'm very self-aware in that, given the right circumstances, I would join a cult. There is nothing about their culture and their vibe that made me go, God, I want to be a part of that. I'm watching it, and it was all just like this kind of like gross influencer selfie culture, and I'm like, I don't get that, like living on a farm. That's my kind of cult.
But do you think
give me rural.
Yeah.
With Manson.
Give me
or with the Kool-Aid? You mean with the Kool-Aid?
no, just give me
No,
like
no,
a,
that
give me
was
like
another guy. No, that
give me
was
a
a-
disconnected community of people that
Do you
are
think
just
cults-
down to like
right, right. Do you think cults
be
are-
good to each other?
Do you think cults are changing now with the times? Do you know what I mean?
Cults are changing with the
Well, they got to
times,
recruit
probably.
and like they're using modern technology to
Yeah,
right.
it's
For
wild.
now, they're on TikTok.
And don't get me wrong, I love yoga and all this. I also, and I'm in no way am
They're
I,
all wearing
am I-
white. It was like
well,
the
in no way am I
leftovers.
like a yoga purist because I think all things should evolve. But there is definitely like a cheesiness to the whole thing where like they're kind of picking and choosing what traditions to hang on to, and then like it all just felt a little too. I don't know. It just felt corrupted in a way.
If you were to join the ultimate cult, like
Right.
your ideal cult, what would like the motto be? Like what would the theme
man.
of this cult be?
I think community. I think that those are the best cults. Until
And that's what a lot of these women who were
That's
being
called
interviewed.
That's called a kibbutz.
I mean, maybe
An
I
ashram.
need. Maybe that's where I need to. Maybe
a
that's
lot
what I
of
need to look
these
into.
women were talking about how they were in LA and they wanted community.
Right.
LA's a tough place to be in.
I know. You've said
that's-
it all along.
that's why
Even
I-
I said it when I first went out there.
That's why I feel like I would have been involved. But once you had to cover your hair with a turban, which is ridiculous, and wear all white, I would have been like, I don't know if I can
Well,
do
the
this.
old white thing might be nice.
No, I don't like wearing white. Have you ever seen me in white?
No.
I very rarely wear white because I like to eat and drink everything, and like I'd get
Gonna
dirty.
get
I'd get
right.
dirty.
Which is
So-
why I say whenever I buy a white top, I go,
Didn't Madonna? Well, it was Kabbalah, right? That she got really into
Yes,
when she
yes.
was wearing all white.
Yes.
What is Kabbalah? That was like a religion. Oh, here's where it gets shady: is when they claim it's a religion because in America, if you're a religion, you get the tax benefits. That's where it gets shady.
Right.
So,
And-
okay,
How is that shady though? Like, I mean,
because
I-
it, When he's in India, it's not a religion.
That's the guess. I mean, it is. It's like a
no, but there's not a tax break, I think, over there. So that's why they come here.
I don't know the tax laws of India, but I guess my point is like really what constitutes a cult and a religion for tax exemptions? Is it like numbers? Do you have to have like a certain number of people?
Casey, no one's ever calling it a cult when you're in it. Like they're not saying I'm going to.
I understand
I'm going to make this a cult.
That was a big deal in the Scientology documentaries.
Felicia, get off your phone. Mom, she's whispering. Say it into the microphone. Ellen called.
We have
call
a
her.
lot no, I'm not going to
put her on the pod.
No, I just want to text her.
You don't have to respond right away.
No, I know.
It's 11:37 in the morning.
We have a lot. She doesn't know I'm here. She's probably wondering. We have
20 minutes.
We have a lot to talk about.
You and Ellen?
Yes.
Can you just give it a minute?
Yes, I'm going to give it a minute.
All right, give it 10.
What's Ellen watching?
Ellen, believe it or not, does not watch that
Karen
much TV.
is watching
Karen
everything.
watches. Karen and this girl that I met in Greece.
I'm wondering if they're going to watch Breath of Fire.
It's constantly texting me, did just watch blah, blah.
Did you watch High Potential this week?
Yes.
And so enjoyable.
Yes.
I love seeing all the actors that come on the show.
Right,
it's like the
right,
next Law and Order.
Right. Yes, the girl
whose little
yes,
girls get kidnapped.
Yes.
She was
on
Californication as
yes,
David Duchovny's daughter.
Yes. I could not. I
Are you
don't
impressed?
remember.
Are you impressed?
And I knew who she was also.
You from that show?
Yes.
I loved that show.
She did obviously get
Age.
much. I know. I don't
Where
wanna
has she
say it.
been? Like, where has she been?
Raising a family? I don't know.
But High Potential.
Maybe she's doing producing. Maybe she's doing directing. Maybe she's doing writing.
Who knows?
You know
What you're right. Maybe she's joining a cult. But
Right. Well,
High
maybe she-
Potential. By the way, were there 2 episodes that dropped?
Oh, high potential?
Yeah, I saw 2 new episodes.
Yes, they did one.
How did that work? 'Cause
I don't
I don't
know.
watch like regular
I think it's-
cable. So
Well,
I wonder if they.
it's on, but it's
on ABC.
It's on ABC, so I don't know. Usually, it's once a week.
I
ABC,
know.
like
Maybe
you're
they did.
watching
Maybe
regular
it's doing so
programming.
well they put out 2.
Maybe.
My only beef with it is that a word? Beef.
Beef. My only beef with
I
it.
don't like what I get it. It's her character, but
Right.
like she's wearing like tights and a short
I
mini
know.
skirt, and
she
she's
looks like very hoochie mama.
but she's like running up a mountain and like
Right, and high heels.
But then one scene she was in like leather pants. I'm like that. She now knows what she's doing for work. She's a mom of 3. I get it. It's her style, but like they got to stick to the pants wear because you're not going to be wearing
Climbing up a
high
mountain,
heels
up a mountain.
when you're like
Or
doing
climbing
detective
around
work.
underneath
Yeah.
buildings. Right.
But I do love the show. It's great. So, all right, we're moving on from Breath of Fire, but I will be talking about it for the next 3 weeks because I'm looking forward to it. Casey, what are you texting? Who are you texting? I'm calling out every single person that's not paying attention here.
Marni needs all the attention. I'm sure this is new, right?
Love is Blind. It's not over. Out of all of the couples, only 2 made it to the altar. I will say this might be a record breaking.
It doesn't matter if they make it to the altar. In 2 weeks, they'll be divorced. It's the silliest thing. If my kid was doing that, I'd kill her.
You would.
Him
You
or
would.
her. Yes,
I mean,
I would. I would laugh in your face. And I certainly wouldn't agree to be on TV.
Well-
I would be horrified for my friends
But
and
Mom,
family.
it's an experiment.
Oh, please.
What I've realized is,
Are they getting paid? They must be getting paid.
yeah, I believe they
you
get
don't
paid.
do that shit for free.
I believe they get paid.
What do you think they want to be actors?
All of
Maybe-
it. All of
okay.
the above. Everyone
Yeah.
wants to be famous. If
Right.
you go on the show, clearly you want
It's
to be
the new
famous.
version of the dating game.
Yeah, it's another
I know.
version. There's
Another
The Bachelor.
version.
There's this.
I know. Ugh.
But my theory is, and they asked this on the altar, what the guy that's officiating will say, well, do you believe love is blind? I believe, sure, they fell in love in the pods. Love is blind, but marriage is not blind. Like you can't be blind to get married because marriage means it's not
supposed-
just love.
Right. And it's
You need a lot more than just love to
Right.
marry somebody
That's
and
right.
to partner up with somebody.
That's right.
You got to be on the same page. So Ramses broke up with Marissa. You know, he was upset because she said, you got to use a condom because she doesn't want to go on birth control. Like, they're just the layers. And Tyler and Ashley get married. I don't think I'm spoiling it for anybody because if you're watching Love is Blind, you definitely watched these episodes already. My guess is that Tyler and Ashley will be divorced by the reunion airing in the next few days. Cannot wait because remember I told you about this guy who had, like, he donated sperm?
Right.
Well, the woman who sperm the donated was to, this woman,
Yeah.
this lesbian,
Yeah.
came out on TikTok with this huge story saying he didn't donate the sperm.
We paid him.
They had sex to
Okay.
have the babies, and he's involved. Like, that's not donating sperm.
No.
That's putting it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, they filmed the show in the fall of 2023.
Oh, that was a while ago.
So I'm thinking, wow, they're keeping those NDAs. Like they have really kept all of the storyline secretive,
Secret.
and I got to give it to them with all the social media out there.
Hard to do today.
So hard
in today's
to do.
world.
So hard to do. So I'm looking forward to the reunion. The reunion is going to be the best. I hope they bring back everybody, including Leo Brody. I think that was his name, who is the douchebag with the Rolex. I started Slow Horses. Did you ever do Slow Horses?
Wait a minute. Apple?
Yes.
And who is the lead?
Gary Oldman.
Who's terrific. And I, for some reason, always said to myself, start watching because it's the third season, I think.
Fourth.
It's supposed to be fabulous.
Well, I've been told to
And he
watch
plays a
this.
detective, if
yes.
I'm not
so
mistaken?
the story is that basically it's like they're not, I don't want to call them delinquents, but like they're the people that didn't do well or failed in the training sessions for like M15 to be spies.
Oh, okay.
So they're like the losers who didn't make it into the official spy,
Right.
Kingdom.
They're of England. That's their form. That's their
Slow.
FBI?
That's why it's called Slow Horses because they're like the slow ones.
Okay.
but they can't help but solve crimes and stuff.
Right.
I only watched one episode.
Did you watch this season or
No,
you
I'm
started
going
with
back,
the first?
Mom. I'm going back. It's only 6 episodes, like a season. Sign me up.
Oh.
It's going to be easy. I would love if you joined me on this venture. What do you think,
I might
Fel?
have to, because again, my friend Kathy
Said to watch Slow Horses?
Yes.
Let's do it.
and
6 episodes.
She recommended something else, I think on Netflix, and I think it's called Fisk.
Fisk?
And I had never seen it, never heard of it.
Fisk?
Yeah, let me see if I can find Fisk. It's on Netflix. It's about an Australian lawyer.
Ooh,
And she's-
Fisk?
Fisk, and she said it's hysterical. So,
Okay, so not Slow Horses is not hysterical.
no,
but-
that's not.
Okay, I'm
hysterical.
going to write this down.
Fisk, Fisk.
Okay.
And it's on, and I've never seen it in past. I've never even seen. So,
all right,
it's
thanks,
not like she's
Kathy.
in another country or anything.
Thanks, Kathy.
Thanks, Kathy.
All right, so start Slow Horses.
Yes.
Do I want to do a Bravo minute? Give me a Bravo minute.
Yeah. Oh,
And
Bravo
Go.
minute. Bravo minute. Beverly Hills trailer dropped, and it looks enticing, exciting, lies, all of it. Jennifer Tilly is one of the new housewives.
yeah. I thought I heard, and Eric is still in it.
Yes. Now, Jennifer Tilly's been like a B character because she's friends with Sutton Foster. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Is
excited.
Sutton Foster's still in it.
So
who
not
is-
Sutton Foster, Sutton Strack. Oh my God, Sutton Foster is the Broadway star.
Yeah, who just-
Sutton Strack. By the way,
Right,
Sutton
okay.
Foster's been rumored to be with Hugh Jackman. Sorry to digress. Huge tea. I'm
What?
so sorry
Ooh.
to digress. That's a big.
Okay.
I'm not loving Potomac. I don't even remember what happened this week in Potomac. That's how bleh I think it is. Salt Lake City. I just want to give this a minute. I love when the husbands and the men get involved. Okay. There's this new girl, Brittany. I think she looks like a wet puppy. She dates off and on Jared Osmond, the nephew of Donnie and Marie. Okay. Very, very attractive. He is, I think, like a player.
That means one of the Osmond's sons.
the Osmonds were Mormon.
Well, all those people
whatever.
are Mormon.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So Jared, I could see he wants to be on camera because he came to this party and he really kind of wasn't invited from the girl that he's dating off and on. And she rolls up with another guy named Aaron, and he's also very attractive. I saw this meme that said she looks like she belongs on the Bret Michaels reality show. Remember that Bret Michaels had that reality show?
Trashy show?
Yeah,
Yes.
she looks like hard, trashy.
Oh.
I'm not a fan.
Right.
Bronwyn is still the best housewife ever to be casted right now. So I'm very into Salt Lake City. And the OC, I felt like this week on the OC, and did I wake up early to watch it? Yes. I could maybe be on the OC because all they did was talk about poop and how much they had to shit. They're in London and they have major stomach problems that Shannon Medore had to take an enema. Okay? So, yes, there's all the digging up stories and all the drama, but all I could focus on was the poop. Bravo minute. Thank you. What do you have to say, Val?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. When you watch all the housewives in 1 week, they start,
Blending into each other.
yeah, or I forgot what happened on Potomac already, and I forgot a little about
I
New
hate
York.
that they're also-
Oh, I will say this about New York: Rebecca Minkoff, boring as fuck.
Oh.
I don't. She's a Scientologist, but she doesn't want to
she?
talk about it. I'm bored out of my mind with her. I just think wrong fucking casting. Recast her for next week. All right, so we've got this new segment, Felicia Unfiltered, Mom.
Oh, no, she didn't.
Mom, we have a new segment. We did it a few weeks ago, Felicia Unfiltered.
Right.
Which is anybody that has a question for you because you're so unfiltered, you'll say anything. It could be relationships, sex, money, finance, whatever. Write it in. And we got a message from a woman named Elizabeth. I don't know any Elizabeths. An Elizabeth from New York.
Okay.
What was your reaction to this? That I was
Was like, I can't believe people listen and have
Mom,
questions.
I know
shocked.
people do listen. So
Yes.
she sent me a screenshot. Okay, it's a very long. She said, Felicia, I was seeing this guy she met on Hinge. Okay, do you know what Hinge is?
Well, it's another dating app,
Yeah.
right?
And it was going great. I'm just gonna sum it up. He texted her to break up. I get it. Sign of the times. Okay, so she sends me a screenshot of the breakup text. The breakup is, I've been thinking a lot about you. I think it's best for both of us to go our separate ways. It's a very respectful way to break up, the wording. So then she said, I'm going to take this to ChatGPT and write.
To where?
ChatGPT is AI.
Oh, I don't even know what that is, but okay.
ChatGPT is basically open AI. It's how people, use AI right now.
Okay.
So she asked GPT AI
Yes.
to write a breakup text.
Okay.
And it's the same wording.
Oh, so he got it also from that. All right. I'm not mad at that. I mean, she should be happy that they're not wasting their time anymore. And it also depends on how old these people are. I mean, are they 60s or are they in their 30s?
I
or
don't think
20s?
anyone 60 years old knows
doing
how to
it.
use ChatGPT.
You're right. Not yet. Oh, God help us.
I didn't get an age. I think she's in her 30s.
All right. I mean, so what is she? What's the question?
Like,
what is she mad?
Okay.
At? She should just be mad that I don't know how long they were kind
Should
of.
I say something to him?
No.
He didn't have the
why?
decency to compose a text by himself.
Jesus. Don't
She's
be so goddamn.
mad.
She's mad at that.
Yes,
don't
that's-
be
she
so
wants to know your
goddamn.
thoughts.
Oh, just say happy that you're out. You're done. Who cares where he got the information from or how he? I ask friends, can you write something for me? Because I'm a terrible writer. Not so bad. Who cares? You're done. You're out. Bye bye.
Let's not forget how Carrie Bradshaw got broken up once.
On
Through
a
what?
Post-it.
On a Post-it. Nowadays,
Nowadays, it's texting.
At least he texted.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't like ghost you. Is that the right word?
That is the right word,
Right.
Mom.
So who cares how he got the wording, the wordage? Who cares?
Yeah, maybe it's good that he used GPT.
I mean, he could have gotten it out of a book. Would that be okay? No. Maybe he could have gotten a paragraph from a book that he read.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Who cares? Bye bye.
Thank you. That is our segment for Felicia Unfiltered.
There you go.
Oh, yes, she did.
All right, Mom, it's time for Bye Felicia. What are we watching this week?
Bye, Felicia.
I will tell you this. I just learned 2 new episodes dropped for the Simone Biles documentary.
Okay.
Didn't you watch it?
No.
There's only 2 more. I'm going to watch it. Okay. This new show on Apple TV, another show on Apple TV with Billy Crystal.
Oh, that looks. Wait.
Before it's called. It's out already. Did you watch it?
No, oh, it's out already?
Yes, I believe it's out. Judith Light is in it. You are Judith Light. so
Absolutely.
I think we need to watch
think
this.
it
And
looks-
Rosie Perez.
I think it looks, if I'm not mistaken, kind of funny and sad.
It's a psychological thriller miniseries.
Is it?
So I don't know where you get the funny from.
Well, because Billy Crystal, I'm just assuming it was going to be funny. But why would he's
Maybe he's changing his ways. I want to try this. I think we should
Okay.
try it before.
Oh.
October 30th.
and it's on Apple.
Yeah, October 30th in a few days. Martha on Netflix. Another Martha doc that she's in. We have to watch
So
it.
yeah, but then it's her perspective and it's slanted for her.
Sure.
She, by the way, looks terrific.
She's
And-
amazing.
Has more money than God, and whatever she did, she came out of it. Good for her.
So are you going to watch it?
Maybe it depends on how long it is.
Well,
Is it
I think
one-
it's just one documentary.
If it's
but
just one-
will you do it for me so we can talk about
If
it?
I can, it's starting when?
The 30th,
Which
the
is
day
not until-
before Halloween,
That's next week.
and you have no trick or treaters, so you got plenty of time.
Right. Apparently, I stay home, and that's all I do. Never leave the house.
November 1st, a movie that I worked on, Chasing Amy, hits theaters. If anybody as in probably Manhattan, hopefully that'll come out. I doubt it's going to be on Long Island. But yeah, there's plenty to watch. I mean, there is plenty to watch and plenty not to watch, I guess.
Plenty not to watch. So what happened? Oh, just real quick, Dr. Odyssey, done, gone, bye-bye.
I'm doing a strike through. I'm also doing a strike through on The Franchise, a show on Max that I just don't give a shit. I don't care.
There you go.
I just think they missed it. They missed it. I love the actor in it. Love the actor.
But it's
in
not
it from
holding your
Station
it's
11.
not holding your attention.
Yeah, it's not holding my
That's it.
attention.
Yeah. Okay.
And I have a feeling it won't get picked up. Now, I don't know. Everybody I'm talking to is dropping Dr. Odyssey as well. Joshua Jackson, get booked on another show.
Yeah, because you're so handsome.
So handsome.
Find something that's worthy of you, because that really was a piece of crap.
And maybe we could get somebody to catfish you and use a picture of Joshua Jackson so you think you're dating him online.
I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot.
Thanks for coming, guys. Please share, like, love us online, leave reviews, share the podcast, follow me at Marnie Jagger. Thanks, Phil. Bye.
Bye.
My Felicia, bye, Felicia.